18 months, 2 years. And
Our
so
government has to change. It has to change to suit the people.
it
It has to work for the people and not for the government, not for Wall Street, not for the cars, not for the people that make cars. They have to work the common good for the common people. That's what change means to me.
And in that context, when you think about change that way, is there anything that is important to you to have remain the same?
Wow. Remain the same. Our freedom.
And when you say that, what does that mean? How does that look in your life?
Our freedom to go from one country to another, to another, to another, without the United States, our government, or the powers that be in our government, to say, no, you can't go into that country. I'm half Iranian. I'm not allowed to go to my father's country where my father was born. I don't even know my father. And by the rights of the Iranian government, the way they're set up, if I am born to if a person is born to an Iranian father, no matter where he is, they are an Iranian citizen. And I want my citizenship papers from Iran. And I want to be able to go there, without having to go through different countries and then get the papers to go to Iran and then come back and be, lashed by our government or whoever, Homeland Security, for going to Iran or any other questionable country.
So the freedom is the
freedom. It's the freedom. The freedom. Yeah. The freedom to take a breath wherever the heck you want to take a breath at.
That's lovely. Thank you. And then so the change in the government, so that the government is responsive to the people, the same being the retention of freedom. How will you know? What will be a sign to you that will make you go, maybe change is happening?
When I see President Obama have verbal exchanges with these countries that the United States don't want to work with, I want to see him talk to the Iranian government. I want to see him talk to the Chinese government. I want to see him talk to the Afghanistan government. I want to see him talk to all the leaders of all the countries that we have shunned and will not talk to. Because we don't like what they're doing. So we impose, or our government imposes sanctions on these countries. And it says, oh, poo-poo on them. They won't even sit down and talk to them and break bread with them. I mean, that's what you do when you got a problem with somebody. You sit down with them and you say, hey, let's try and solve this problem between the two of us. Okay, if we can't solve it, well, we will agree to disagree, but we have to agree not to hate each other.
So you said that that right now you are...
Right now I'm hopeful.
You're hopeful.
I'm hopeful.
That's good news.
It is. It is because when I saw Obama on the Oprah Winfrey show, I looked at him and said, he's the one. And he was. And he is. And he's going to make it happen. And we've got to help. So there you are. There's my hope and my prayer.
And we've got to help.
We've got to help.
Yeah.
And I have never flown the American flag since the Vietnam War. I have pretty much stuffed it in the back of the closet. I don't even know when. And now I am proud to display it. Only because we have come kind of full circle as human beings And instead of enslaving somebody of a different color, we've elected them to the highest office in our nation.
Let's
There you
change.
go.
Judge.